Hello learners, my name is Dr. Shenaz Rahmatullah Laskar, currently teaching as assistant professor in USTM. So today we will be talking about SWOT analysis, that is strength, weakness, opportunity, threat analysis, which is an important tool for the marketers or the industries. Importance of SWOT analysis. This particular tool helps the decision makers to share and compare their ideas, to bring a clear common purpose and understanding of factors for success, to organize the important factors linked to success and failure in the business world. It is a strategic tool, planning tool used to assess and evaluate an organization's internal strength and weaknesses as well as its external opportunities and threats. It helps the organization to gain insights into their current situations and identified areas for improvement or potential advantages. SWOT analysis is a technique developed by Albert Humphrey, a management consultant from Stanford Research Institute in the 1960s and 1970s. It is a subsequent planning tool used to understand all these four factors in a business. Like as we have discussed, this strength, weakness, this SW is based on internal environment, and WOT will be based on external environment, which is a bit uncontrollable. So in internal environment, that is strength, weaknesses, like unique resources. If the company has having unique resources or skills or customer loyalty or some skilled employees, they have these strengths. And weaknesses can be low budget, poor distribution channel, then lack of resources, outdated technology, poor customer services, weak supply chain, like as we have discussed. And these weaknesses they have to look, and they need to these weaknesses needs to be improved for overall performance of the company. Based on the external environment, these opportunities and threats, these opportunities includes like emerging technologies, growing demand, changes in the market trend, and then threats like intense competition, changing customer preferences, market trends, changing government regulations, economic uncertainties. Like for example, during Corona time, some people it was a huge scope for business, and for some people it became a really threat. Then this is the four aspects: strength, weaknesses, threats, opportunities. How to conduct SWOT analysis? Here, firstly, we have to establish the objectives of the SWOT analysis. Why we need to do SWOT analysis, and both like internal and external information we need to collect time to time. Documents needs to be reviewed, analyze and prioritize important factors by evaluating the information, develop strategies to turn threats into opportunities, implementation of strategies, reviews to ensure that relevance and adaptability to changing circumstances. If the company wants to sustain in the business, in the market, they have to identify their SWOT, and as per their internal and external information, they have to build their strategies and turn their weaknesses and threats into opportunities. And okay, strengths in the SWOT analysis can be the factors which can give a competitive advantage over other competitors in the industry, like positive, tangible, intangible attributes, internal organizations, well-known brand name, economics of scales, lower cost, low cost, raw materials or processes they possess, superior management talents, skilled laborers, expertise expert people, better marketing skills, good distribution skills, competent employees. This can be the strength for the company, and these are some of the weaknesses in the SWOT. Weakness characteristics that places the firms at a disadvantage relative to others, like detract the organization from its ability to attain the core goal. Like if suppose someone is having weaknesses, like they have out of date products, and if they doesn't improve in that particular area, in future they may not sustain in the company, in the market. And if that can be accompanied by some kind of risks or threats, then there is a chance that the company that company may fail in the long run. Like weaknesses: limited financial resources, weak spending on R&D, very narrow product line, cannot meet the demand for their customer, limited distribution, they are not able to reach to the potential customer, or maybe they are losing some market, they are not able to reach to the remote areas, higher cost, transportation cost, out of date products, technology, poor marketing skills, limited management skills, under-trained employees. These are the weaknesses for the companies. So accordingly, and marketers have to think for these weaknesses so that they can improve the overall performance of the company. So opportunities can be external factors that provides opportunity for an organization and give chance to make the greater profits in the environment. Organization should be careful and recognize the opportunities and grabs them whenever they arise. Sometimes it may be late or to trap as well. If suppose a cinema hall business thought, if they thought that for a particular movie there is a huge demand among the youngster, and as per demand they don't have that much seat capacity in their cinema hall. So they thought and they thought they will be increased, and they have increased the seat capacity. But after some time, after a few weeks, they may find that the demand for the movie is not that much, and it is gradually decreasing, and the money they have invested in increasing the seat capacity for that particular hall is just became a wastage. Examples of the opportunities can be rapid market growth for suppose an electric car, or maybe e-commerce business. Rival firms are complacent, changing customer needs, test new uses for product discovered, economic boom, government regulation. These can be the opportunities for the company. Like if we'll take the and threat can be the external factors which could cause trouble for the business, which are of course uncontrollable, compound the vulnerability when they relate to the weaknesses. If a company is already having so many weaknesses, and if suppose they found threats in the future, of course they will face a huge challenge in the future, and their survival also can be at stake. Few threats could be entry of foreign competitors with huge and advanced technology, introduction of new substitute products, product life cycle in decline, changing customer needs, tastes, rival firms adopt new trade strategies and updated strategies, and increase government deregulation also. Like suppose government impose ban on plastic, then of course this will affect the plastic industry. So overall like let's take an example of an ITC products. Strong brand preference. ITC, as we know that it has a strong brand reputation across the India. It has varieties product divisions like cigarette, hotel industries, paper, and FMCG. Diversified portfolios. ITC is not dealing with a one product, and this can help them to mitigate the risks and can generate a stable revenue stream. Strong financial performance. ITC has a strong financial performance, maintaining the good track record of profitability. Experienced management team with who is with management teams who is responsible for the success of the ITC. Strong distribution network. ITC is reaching in all over the country, reaching over 7 million retail outlets in India. Weaknesses of ITC: heavy dependence on tobacco. We know that ITC is very much famous for its tobacco, which is giving large revenue, generating large revenue for them, and the company is exposed to the risks associated with the tobacco industry because certain health issues is associated with the tobacco industry. Government may impose rules, regulation in future. Limited international presence. ITC has a limited international presence, and thus couldn't reach internationally and expand their businesses. Exposure to cyclical industries. Some of the ITC's business such as cigarettes, papers are exposed to cyclical industries, which can lead to the volatility in revenue and profits. And then high debt levels. ITC has high debt levels which could constrain its financial flexibility in the future. Government regulation, as we have discussed, can also have economic slowdown. Then competition, both from domestic and international players. Changes in consumer preference, because consumers may opt for healthier option by discarding the tobacco. Overall, ITC is a strong company with diversified portfolio, strong financial performance. They are facing some kind of challenges like heavy dependence on the tobacco, which is not at all good for health, and ITC will need to contribute to innovate. ITC needs to grow its international presence in the in order to sustain in the long term growth. Again, threats can be threats for the ITC can be threats are external, and then company compounds the vulnerability when they relate to the weaknesses. Okay, threats of IC. Okay, we have discussed the threats. Okay, then SWOT analysis for the Mamaearth: strength, natural. It has natural and toxin-free products, eco-friendly products, brand image, e-commerce presence. It is available in almost in all e-commerce retailers, and becoming very much popular in this among the health conscious people, but they are having some kind of weaknesses like pricing limited they are a bit costly as compared to other products, limited market reach. They are not reaching to the offline retailers. Distribution channels is not that much that good. Low international market penetration. Internationally, they are not expanding their business and limited to only in the country. Opportunity like consumer inclination towards the natural products and expansion into the new product lines can be a good opportunity for the Mamaearth. They can expand internationally, collaboration and partnership with a few like-minded retailer or YouTubers who can promote their natural toxin-free products. Then their threats can be intense competition in personal care market, counterfeit products, so having the similar kind of having similar kind of products which a few companies are selling to the market. This is of course illegal, to copying the same products. Changing the consumer preferences also can be threat if suppose consumers opts for some kind of some kind of products which is having a better ingredients. Then regularity challenges, then this can be the potential threat. Like if suppose government rules towards their government's rules regulations not in favor not in their favor can be threat for the Mamaearth. So let's see few MCQs regarding SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is a valuable tool for developing option number A, developing short-term technique plans, conducting market research, identifying core competencies, evaluating financial performance. The answer is identifying the core competencies. Then next is, in SWOT analysis, which of the following is an example of an external threat? Strong financial position, technological advancement, growing customer base, and favorable government policies. Correct answer will be technological advances. Limited here we'll discuss this, the limitation of SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis can be very subjective in nature. For one company, a particular situation can be an opportunity. For other, the same situation can be threat. For some situation, for some company, one situation, one factors can be a strength, and for others the same can be a weaknesses also. Often the pace of updating SWOT is quite slow. It will virtually everything that is opportunity can also be a threat or trap, as we have discussed in that example of the cinema hall. SWOT needs a lot of information which might not be real time or accurate. Basically, in present context, it can give you the some information, but not a detailed information. In certain industries, listing out strength, weakness, opportunities, threats is very tricky, because as per their the products they are dealing with, or the services they are offering. This is not the comprehensive tool and misses lots of elements. But in conclusion, I must say that we, as a marketer, SWOT analysis can be a very essential tool which can be adopted with other tools for a complete view of the business scenario. Of course, maybe if solely someone is depending on SWOT analysis, may miss out some of the factors. And this is for today. Right. Thank you so much.